there, it's Grace. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Thank you for being here for another Grace video. So, what do I have inked up for my March currently inked? Well, what had happened was for my end of year month, my end of month pen and ink roundup video, I'll leave a card in one of those areas. I never remember which one it is, so that if you haven't watched it, you can watch it. I actually had to go through all my pen drawers to tally up the numbers of all the things. And then I realized that for some of my pens, I was not being a good pen mama. I just wasn't. So I pulled out all the ones that I hadn't used in a quick minute, and from that I chose the ones that I wanted to use this month. And then I added the new or new-ish pens from the last 2 months. Ooh. And there you have it. That's my currently inked. That's how they got chosen. Now, one of the things I think about is, what is your process for choosing pens if you do currently inked, or even if you don't do currently inked? What's the criteria for which pens and inks get used? All right, let me show you what my March currently inked pens are. And inks, don't forget the inks, don't forget the inks. Alrighty, let's get going. First pen up is this little beauty. This is the Hongdian M2, the brass. Oh, look at how sweet she is. Just like her sibling, the orange red. I have inked her up with, by the way, she has a medium nib. I've inked her up with DIAMINE Marine. It's a beautiful, beautiful teal color. And we will, before I do that, let me tell you, obviously, this is my Midori A5 Midori notebook. And I will be using, what will I be using? I think I'm going to use this. This is my, what is the number on this? This is the B1 calligraphy nib that I love swatching with. So we will be using that. And we will be writing with the pens. There you go. Alrighty, we're all ready. Let's start this. This one is DIAMINE Marine. I've actually had this ink in my collection, my sample collection, for a good bit. Thing I forgot to do, I got to change this water. Be right back. I can't believe I sat down ready to swatch and the water is just like murky. Little bit murky. Alrighty. Pen. Let's get to this pen. Such a cutie pen. This is, Marine. And I'm gonna check over here. Did I do anything other than list the name? No, I didn't. No, that's the wrong one. No, I just list the name. That's it. I thought I put more in there, but that's okay. I don't need more in there. Alrighty, that's the first one. Second ink up is in this pen. I don't know if you remember this pen. This is the pen that the nib kind of went splat on me. 2 separate directions. I finally got a medium nib for it, bought a new nib for it. So this is my Monteverde Formula M, and it has a stub nib in it. And I've inked this one up with, long time ago I got this, and I haven't used it yet, INKEBARA Grass, I was going to say green grass, Grass Green. It's a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous color. Very, very bright. I watched, ooh, wow. Did I go that deep? Yes, I did. this one. I have no idea why that was a bit squeaky. That's okay. Well, those colors look really good together. Next pen up is, because I cannot get enough of this pen and this combination, so I thought I'd ink it up again. This is my Carolina pen company. This is the one that has the glossy cap and the matte finish that Jonathan Brooks let me match together. I love using this. And the last ink I had in it is the ink that's in it again. It is BPC, Birmingham Pen Company, Interstellar Bronze, because I cannot get enough of this ink. And I'm waiting for Birmingham Pen Company to actually have this on stock. It has been out of stock for the longest. Every time I try to get it, it says nothing. You can't have it, Grace, because I got nothing for you. Like, I really want this ink. I really, really, really want this ink in a bottle. I will buy a full bottle of this because I love it that much. So this is... Oops. Did I say what nib this is? This is a medium nib. And I call this one, this particular pen, Raspberry Swirl Ice Cream. I'm not going to write all that here though. Whoops. Get out of the way. So yeah. Look. Oh, I love the sheen on that one. Whoa. Okay. Next pen for the month is someone I haven't used in a little while. This one is my Pilot Metropolitan Gold. I would love to get another one of these pens because I think I love Pilot pens. I love Pilot pens, and I didn't think I wanted any more than this one, but I think I want another one. Anyway, and that has a medium nib in it, and the ink that is in there this is the one I got from my PDX pen group. This is DIAMINE Candlelight. So I'm hoping that this shows up for me, because it's a golden, but it's a golden yellow. It's a very golden yellow. Let's put that down. We don't need to hold that. But so far, I found that it is actually legible. So, fingers crossed that it shows up like that. Let's cover that puppy up because I'm not about to make a spillage of all that ink. Alrighty. Be good to your pen, mama. Be good. We have... I'm not getting... Okay, we have... Oh, yeah. So pretty. Oh, I love that. Love that. Next pen up is my new pen that I just did an unboxing of. This is my Laban. This is Laban 325 Glacier. Can you just look at that? That is a Jonathan Brooks resin. I cannot even. What? Oh, just. This is such a pretty pen. This one is inked up with Sailor Tea Time series, their afternoon tea. It's a beautiful, beautiful orange. No properties in it, just plain old orange coming at you. Dark orange too, reddish orange. Very pretty, very, very rainbowy so far. pretty sweet. These two are reading kind of the same, but they don't write the same. And this is reading, because it has a fine nib, the ink is reading slightly, I would think it'd be darker, but this is reading darker than this one. Yeah, well, there you go. Alrighty, next pen up is, oh, I just love this pen. This is my new Sailor 1911S with a zoom nib on it. So pretty. When I did the unboxing, I put this ink in it, DIAMINE Peacock Flare, because it's so gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure this has shimmer in it that I need to shake it up. And it's a darker color than that one. That one's really light. Hoping I got some shimmer in there because I really want. If an ink has a shimmer, I'm kind of not happy with it if the shimmer doesn't show up. Oof. And this pen has a zoom nib in it, and this is one that I do post. This is whenever I write with the zoom nib, I have to print because my cursive, like right there, I remembered only after I wrote that, the cursive doesn't, it clumps together a little bit, but as you can see, you can properly read that one there. Alrighty, this ink, this pen, next pen, I haven't used this one in ages as well. This is my Sailor Tuzu. Such a cute little pen, has a medium, this pen comes in 5 colors, and when I got the pen I thought, oh, I'd love another color in it. I don't, I just want this one in this color. It has a medium, yes, it has a medium nib in it, and I inked this one up in something I haven't actually used. I got this, when did I get this ink? I think I got this in my local shop, Oblation. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, maybe it was an order. I don't remember. Anyway, the ink is called Colorverse Blue Dragon. Come on. And it has a whole lot of good stuff in it. Let's just leave it at that. A whole lot of good stuff. Get away, Bubble. Oh, I just realized I have 2 Sailor pens in the lineup. Such a beautiful color. I'm hoping that I get to see some of that stuff in there. You can see it's drying a little bit there. I'm going to move you just up a bit. And the last pen I have inked up that is part of currently inked for March. This one is my Jinhao 80, and it has a fine nib in it. I got another Jinhao 80 pen because they're inexpensive. It's an Amazon purchase. I haven't purchased on Amazon for a little bit now because I'm trying to do my part. But it has an extra fine nib in it, and I just wasn't enjoying the extra fine nib, so I got this one with a fine nib, and we'll see how I like it this time around. That one is inked up in a new ink that I got late last year. This is Colorverse Humpback Wheel. I got about 7 inks in one haul. It's actually a haul of these inks. If I remember, I will link it so you can see all the beautiful inks I got. And this is the first time I'm actually using this ink. This is my preferred black ink. It is a bluish tone thing going on. This is my preferred black ink. I don't generally like using black ink, except in my, what is it, my Monteverde Ritma. That is permanently inked in a black ink. And that's for headings and whatnot. Did I just make that mess there? I don't want to. We will just leave you. This is the, what is this pen? Jinhao 80. There we go. See how it writes quite nicely, actually. It writes more than a fine, less than a medium. So I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, that wasn't on my paper. There was just something there. Oh, it's a darkish bluish color. So pretty. Alrighty, last thing up is, by the way, this is, I'm making blotter cards. So all my Ko-fi people, take note. Making blotter cards, and I made one, so I'm loving how they're turning out. Carryovers. I have 3 carryovers. Oh, I forgot to get one out. 1 second. Forgot to get one of the inks out. You may have seen this in the last video. I'm still using the Platinum Curidas. I'm gonna finish this ink. I want to finish this ink. I don't want to waste it. This is my, I'll tell you about them in a minute. Anyway, let's get to the first ink. The first ink, and I'm only gonna do a little teeny bit because these are carryovers. So I'm only going to use a little bit of ink. Now, I don't know where bottles go over there. Let's do, I love, this is one of my favorite, absolute favorite red inks, and I decided to go with a red ink for this one. This is the Platinum Curidas. It is a retractable pen, and the ink that I have it inked up is KAWECO Ruby Red. Oh, so beautiful. I need to put this, you can still see? I hope you can still see, because I cannot move my hand. Retract it. That's cute. That's very, very cute. Alrighty. Next ink, next pen and ink. I still have almost like a third of the barrel is still filled with ink. So I'm definitely going to use it up because I love using it. This is the Asvine V126. So it's a vac filler. And I have this one inked up in, still inked up in ROHRER and KLINGNER Cassia. Such a gorgeous, I mean, literally, this is such a pretty purple. Deep, it's almost like a deep, mysterious purple. But it's really pretty. Whoops. Okay. You know, carryovers don't get a whole lot of room because they're carryovers. They've already had their time to shine in the sun. But we still need to write them down. Carryover. This is... Look how rich that color is. Almost run out of room there. Oh! And I have a special surprise for you. Special surprise. I am using this pen. This pen is a carryover from last month. It had a beautiful sailor ink in it. But guess what I did? It takes so long. I put a parallel nib in it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to use this. Okay. The ink I'm using with it is OCTopus Write and Draw Violette Giraffe. And I think it's just a gorgeous. I don't have much of it left. There's some dark colors going on there, but isn't that gorgeous? That's just thrilling me like nobody's business, that ROHRER and KLINGNER. That might have to be on the wish list. I'm finishing up. That might have to be on the wish list. I might have to get that. Alrighty. Let's jeez, it takes so long. And we're gonna open it up so we get the ink to flow. And let's see. I gotta write all the words. Wow. And I got it. That's a lot. Probably should have written it with a different, with a dip pen, but that's okay. I think I filled this up. Pretty sure I filled this up because there's no ink left here. There's barely ink left here. I am doing some inky play with this. So there you go. Alrighty. There is the lineup for March. It's a gorgeous lineup. See how, remember I said this dries a different way? It actually dries lighter. I'm wondering if this is the Sailor Afternoon Tea. I'm wondering what that would look like in a broader nib. This DIAMINE Peacock Flare. I gotta show you that one. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that juiciness. Oh my goodness, they're so gorgeous. And of course, BPC. BPC is doing its thing. It is probably dry, but that's how it dries. And this one, didn't I tell you about the Blue Dragon? Blue Dragon dries totally different than it comes out in. And that's a medium nib. I want that to come out in there. So I might be playing with this one. Do some inky play with this one and this one. Yeah. I might drag Sailor, the Afternoon Tea, in there as well. Alrighty, that's currently inked for March. Let me go and enjoy. Let me go and enjoy writing with my pens. Let me go and enjoy. Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments which ink is your favorite. Do you have any of these? And which is your favorite? So two answers. So leave me a comment about that. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe, because we want to show YouTube that Grace Videos is the place to be, because we like the stuff. So those are my pens. See, now not having these all lined up is just, no, you need to, my brain does not work when things aren't lined up. I don't know what is up with that, but currently in for March in the bag. There you go.